Yeah, good afternoon. And how are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing great. What about you? You tell
I'm
me.
also happy and good. And yeah, so we should, begin the conversation.
Yes, we should begin the conversation by introducing yourself each other first. Okay, so would you like to take the honor of introducing yourself first?
No, first introduce yourself, then I will introduce myself. Actually,
Okay.
I feel, nervous and, feel boring while introducing myself. Actually, I have been on this application, for 7 or 6 months. And due to this boring, I felt boring, so I stopped taking
Mm,
conversation. So now introduce yourself, then I will introduce myself a little bit.
yes, yes, yes. Definitely. By the way, this is a boring thing as well. Again and again, we need to introduce ourselves, but we can start in a nutshell. Okay, so my name is Vasudev Murmu, and I am from Jharkhand. And apart from it, if I talk about my hobby, so I like playing football, and I have a YouTube channel. Okay, so that I can talk to the people. In this way, I improve my language, and I am a graduate. Okay, so yeah, this is
Yeah,
all about me.
that's very good. So I should also introduce myself. I am Yogendra Kumar Yadav. I am from Uttar Pradesh, Bhadoi district, and I did BCA. And my hobbies are reading books, talking with strangers, and exploring new things. And that is my introduction. I think that is enough for introduction.
Mhm. Okay, so let me ask you for your introduction part as well. Okay, so you read the books. So what kind of books for improving your language or to grab knowledge or what kind of?
Yeah, yeah. Especially, I focus on improving my spoken English, and as much as to have words and vocabs, so that I can use in communication and listen properly, news and read books, news. Yeah, for that I read.
So do you read storybook or what
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of
Especially I focus.
paper?
Yeah, especially I read, stories, non-fiction books, fiction.
Actually, even I also read the books, but I believe that when we are beginner, when we are reading as the purpose of learning English, so at that moment we first go for simple English, okay, which is written very simple and very general. When we read it, when we understand it, at that moment we try to read more and more. But when we start all of a sudden reading newspaper, at that time we are facing lots of problem because they use advanced vocabulary as well. So at that moment we
Vocabulary,
are
idioms,
unable
phrases.
and we
Yeah,
feel
we should
bored as well.
first approach, basic. I think we start from two one classes and two classes books, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we should, approach, news.
Otherwise, it is very difficult to understand, and you think that okay, it's getting bored, and next day you will not practice this
Yeah,
much.
you will not be able to continue. Actually, if you feel boring, so you will quit. It happened with me. Last 2 months ago, and I was continue on this application, but suddenly I felt boring and stopped practicing. You know, so that's why for beginners, should learn basic, tenses and basic vocabulary, and then start watching, movies will help you to understand, how to speak and how to, make sentences. And yeah.
Mhm. Yes, definitely you are right. Even I also like watch movie a lot. Why I watch actually when you watch movie at that moment they use a very common sentence. Okay, which we can use in normal spoken as well. So there's otherwise sometimes when we read the things very advanced type of, so at that moment we learn the vocabulary from there. But same thing if we try to use on a spoken English, so that time it is very difficult. But when you
Yeah,
use or when you watch the movie at that moment, they are normally they are doing conversation. So at that moment, directly by picking up their sentence as it is, same thing we can apply on other
yeah, yeah,
situations. It's helpful.
definitely. Without doing this, we can't speak English. Actually, it is not our mother tongue. So
Mm,
yeah, it's obvious to learn first basic and use them. And sometimes you will, while speaking English, you will forget everything. But
mm.
don't worry, just think and speak slowly. Then you can able to search in your mind, right vocabulary and right sentences. Yeah, that's it. So
Yes,
first,
definitely.
Vasudev, I would like to know, uh, I'm forgetting. Just give me some times. Actually, yeah, fluency. Where do you define fluency? Speaking English. Speaking fast and slow. Some people thinks that if you speak English slowly, then you are not fluent. So where do you define fluency?
Yes, definitely. In my opinion, definitely, I would like to define the fluency. So, in my opinion, that fluency is like that when you have content, okay? So, when you are able to express your minds, your ideas, I mean, very easily, very clearly, and simple way, so that the moment you speak sentence, others who are going to listen to you, if they are able to understand without any any difficulty, it means you are fluent. It doesn't mean that I am speaking to you. Suppose I am speaking to you very very fast, and you are unable to get it. So it is not like a fluency. Fluency means yes, you it means you are
Your voice
speaking in a good
is
manner,
getting low.
and whatever is
Please.
sorry.
Yeah, brother, your voice is getting low. I can't hear you properly.
Actually, this could be due to a solo network connection. Maybe by the way, I am speaking loudly and I am outside as well, but due to network issue.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. Continue.
Yes, yes.
I'm all
So
ears.
yes, yes. So fluency is like that when you are able to express yourself in a very simple manner, good manner, who are going to listen to you. If they are able to understand your thoughts, it means this is fluency. Fluency doesn't mean that you are speaking very fast, okay, and people are unable to get you. Sometimes humbleness comes, okay, but you are not taking so much time to think more and more, but just simply 1 second pause, and after that you are able to say, so you are fluent speaker.
Yeah. So you take. I can see that. I can feel that you take. You know session one session every day, right? So after taking one session, how do you feel? That you speak properly with that person or not? Do you feel that I make a lot of mistakes and yeah? So like this, do you feel?
Yes, definitely. Suppose right now I am talking to you, okay? So whatever mistakes is being done by me, I am unable to get it. But when I record this video, when I upload, before uploading this video, that time I need to edit this video, okay? So at that moment, at least I can get to know where I am making mistakes and in which part I need to work on so that I can improve. So definitely each and every video, from that video you can learn something to improve yourself in future. So definitely you will learn something from your video if you notice while editing your videos. You can notice this thing, okay, with this person I was speaking a lot, I was speaking very fast, or I am speaking very slowly. So I have to maintain this that fluency. You can notice this thing.
Yeah. So do you feel right now you are speaking English and at the in past you are not speaking English properly. So when you are not speaking English properly, then you are thinking that should I I should learn English speaking. And right today you are speaking English like this. And feeling that I'm not doing good. Is it happen? Do you
Yes,
happen with you this?
yes, yes. It happens with me a lot, and I believe that this thing happen with everybody as well. But some people are there; they don't reveal their secret or like this. Otherwise, I think that in initial stage, humbleness, sometimes you are unable to get the appropriate word to share your ideas. Okay, so it happens. but sometimes people don't share. And one more thing as well, according to my mind, some people think that after a few days I have improved, but few after few days you can't improve more. Okay, you can improve. I am sorry, you can improve, but people say I have learned this language within 3 months, 1 month. This is
Yeah, yeah.
impossible to learn any single language within short period of time. Okay, you can improve a lot. Improve is totally different, but learned is totally different. Learned means now whatever comes in your mind you can able to express. This is learned. And improve means yesterday you not knowing, yesterday you was not knowing something, but you are able to express today very clear manner, very good way. It means you have improved a little. So in this way we can define like this.
Yeah, okay, okay. So okay, let me ask you, some basic questions related to your life. So first, I'll begin with, about your family background. Can you share your family ground background for, you know, with me?
Yes, definitely. So first of all, if I talk about normally about my family, so there are seven family members in my family, and they have got married, and right now I am living with my parents. Yes, so I am unmarried now. I am looking for the job first. After that, I will get married. Yes,
Okay, so you are a graduate.
yes, yes. I am graduate. I'm graduate,
So do you
and
think,
apart from
yeah, in our country, lack of jobs. Actually, we are graduate and we are not getting jobs. So
Mhm.
do you think?
Sorry,
Hello.
I didn't get you.
I'm saying that we are graduate. Do you think that there is a lack of jobs for us?
Yes, normally I can say, but totally normally I can't say this thing as well, because sometimes what happens, lots of people are there in India. Okay, India is the biggest country according to the population. Okay, so government will can't give you each and every person to the job. Okay, so for definitely for that we need to do something extra. Then only you can be chosen. Otherwise it is very difficult right now. I think if you have good command over own language, if you are fluent speaker, normally if you have good communication skills, so all of a sudden easily you can get a job in call center. Okay, but normally you think that okay, I have done this thing, so please give me a job. So you can't get a job. For this definitely we need to do hard work, then only we can get a job. Otherwise we can start our own business as well in this way. Otherwise all the time we can't say that we can't abuse to the government that okay, give us. He's also doing their level best, we need to do our level best in this way.
Yeah. So you are not blaming to government, right? You are
Yes,
blaming to yourself. So
yes.
do you think that governments, doing their job properly?
Actually, yeah, government is also not doing according to me about his level best, but yes, but we can't do alone everything. Okay,
Yeah,
so if
yeah,
people
you are
support
saying
us,
that
so in this way,
we should back up to
mm,
government so that they can perform properly. Yeah, you are right, but we are the people and they are governing us. So I think their responsibility is more than us. They are king, we are here people, so we can only yeah, we can support them, but everything has they have in their hands. So
yes,
yeah, okay, we should your opinion
yes,
is that we should strengthen ourselves and make it strong. So, and yeah, you are right. I support you. Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, so I have lot of questions, but I think we should end the conversation. It's been 15 minutes. So If you have any question before ending the conversation, so you can ask, and if you don't, so let's end the conversation, and if we get time, so we will meet in future.
Yes, definitely, because yes, session is getting very long as well, and I have also lots of question related to government or related to our life as well. In this way, we can improve English a lot. Okay, but definitely, I would like to love to meet you again in another session, and that video only we will talk about the topic without introducing ourselves.
Yeah, okay, okay. Actually, when we meet first time, so we have to introduce ourselves. Actually, sometimes I don't introduce myself. I forget. I will not introduce myself whether you want to have conversation with me or not. So some people agree with me, but some oppose and criticize that he is very arrogant person. So no, I am not. I am very kind. I am very, I can understand, but I feel sometimes I feel very uncomfortable. Why connect suddenly and introduce yourself. So yeah,
Yes.
so that's why I got the this part, introduction part. Yeah, but we should introduce basic, at least short. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. 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 Actually, what happens normally, in my opinion, what other things I don't know. According to me, what thing actually it happens sometimes. We are new to each other. All of a sudden, I can't ask you question. So when the moment you starting your introduction part, so in this way, I can get your mindset. Okay, what type of people you are. According to that, opposite person will ask you. Otherwise, all of a sudden, if I ask you related to the government, and I don't know anything about government, so in this way, this is very difficult to elongate the session.
Answer.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the reason people ask. Okay, in this way, we can break the ice so that we can make the session long. So people
Yeah.
maybe
Right.
there's people all
First
of a
we should
sudden and
understand each other,
each other.
where we are interested, and we what we don't like, what we like. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yes.
it's all these things very important. And
Mm-hmm.
first of all, first things first is that we should be polite to each other. you know
Mm-hmm.
yeah, without politeness, communication will fail. What is the meaning of communication? Communication means to understand each other feelings, and respect. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. You
Yes.
definitely, you are very kind and you have experience. Yeah, I agree with you, and I'm very happy to to having conversation with you. And so let's end the conversation. Actually, it's been 18 minutes. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and my data is also uh, I have consumed 50% of data. So we I need I need 15% to survive till 12 p.m.
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. It was pleasure to meet you again. Definitely, we will make again in future as
And
well. Yeah.
have a nice day. Keep doing. Okay, you are doing great things.